Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome to People Revolution of Clusters. Welcome to our space where we come together to learn morals, to learn um, anything that is true, anything that is that edifies, all right, anything that builds a nation. All right, we don't just want to look at other countries and say, wow, we love what they are doing, we love the improvements, we love all the um, um, uh, advanced level of learning, of technology and all that. But we want to do the same thing, because if we do the same thing, if we are united, if we come together, if we support one another, we will be able to do great things. All right, we'll be able to do great things. And I want to thank God for his faithfulness. Yes, only the living can be here. So I want you to thank God for another wonderful day. Okay? Thank God for another wonderful day. So, and I want to appreciate the Global President, Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. Thank you, sir. And I also want to appreciate the Global First Lady, Chief Motrana Badmus, and Professor Clinton, the 001 leader. Thank you, thank you. Our host, Mr. Tennyson, thank you for all you do. It's not child's play, it's no child's play coming here every day and, to doing one of two things. And instead of end SARS, end bad governance, instead of engaging in illicit acts, we're saying let's do the needful. Let's brainstorm. Let's rack our brain for positivity. All right. So without further ado, I'd like us to sit back and relax. Let's swing into action. Like, let's have a promo video. I am Fares, and I'll be your anchor for today. Sit back and relax. Thank you.
The people-to-people revolution is here, a movement redefining how we connect. In a world where institutions and hierarchies often create barriers, this revolution focuses on direct engagement, people talking to people, sharing stories, and solving challenges together. This is about building bridges across cultures and geographies, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. Every handshake, every conversation, every shared experience is a step toward unity. At Global Clusters, we believe that true change happens when people come together, empowered by understanding and mutual respect. Let's bridge divides and embrace this revolution for a better world. The people-to-people revolution begins with you. Be part of a global community that bridges divides and builds connections. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join the conversation. Stay informed about upcoming events and revolutions, and remember, every meeting is an opportunity for change. Let's connect and create a better world together.
Hello, Mr. Jaja. Can anyone hear me? Not hearing anything. Like, even the promo video, has it ended? Or is it my network? Please, can I get feedback? Okay, you can hear me. Oh, wonderful. This network is okay. All right, so welcome to People Revolution. Okay. This is a revolution where people transform people not by violence, not by protests, not by chaos, but through connection, knowledge, collaboration, and values. What a people to people revolution looks like. All right. Number one, let's talk about the Makoko Floating School story, Lagos, Nigeria. Ishaya, a young school teacher, noticed over 200 children in his area roaming the streets daily. He gathered wooden planks, plastic drums for buoyancy, and raffia. All right. I remember when I was taking, was this the CA now? Well, when I was still teaching in a private school, and this material, raffia, I think is used to make what's it called again? So, um, so he built a small floating structure and called volunteer friends to teach. Yesterday, I was talking about um, if in your community there's no single school, there's no school, and you have children in your community, and all they do is play, 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 and play. I said you can just volunteer. You can just walk up to somebody who cares about the well-being of his or her community, and just say, let's do something, and just start small. All right. So you can build somewhere, not necessarily a gigantic edifice. It could be a very small place, very, very small place, where these children can converge, or where they can be and learn. You can teach them, you know, you can just start from the elementary level. Yes. Haven't you seen uh, uh, um, have you ever seen an instance where you have a grown up who's still in a grown up who should be in maybe GSS 1 or 2, and he's still in primary 2 or 3? There will be people who will be like, this is the oldest guy in my class, blah 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 blah. But don't be too quick to judge that guy. I guess maybe he never had the opportunity of going to school early. All right, maybe he never had the opportunity early. So um so we shouldn't blame him. All right, we shouldn't blame him, because the only people that are brilliant are not those ones that are still in school. All right, no. There are children that don't have the opportunity to go to school at all right, and trust me, whenever they get an opportunity, all right, you just discover that, wow, this child is so brilliant. You don't have to talk or teach them for hours to grasp one of two things. If you teach them something and you ask them, they will be able to respond. In fact, they may even be able to give you more than what you're asking or what you demand, all right, from them. So let's look into that area. Let's help people in our community, people to people. Yes, we're having an outreach in December, precisely Boxing Day, through St. Eunice Foundation, and it's an amazing thing. And this is a movement that I expect people to support. Yes, it's a good cause. All right, it is. Yes. So people should not fold their hands. Why not make a child happy? We're going to be reaching out to children and some widows. You understand? Just give them one or two. Just give them something, make them smile. So that's people to people. All right. And the flyer has been sent to the Global Clusters platform, and it will be good If we have volunteers and we have people that will support, yes, and of course, whatever is given, material, money, or okay, if it is cash or kind, everything will be properly utilized. It will not be, will I say bottled up or used for personal gains or something. No, you understand. But I just use that as a case study. But there are other things. There are other ways we can reach out to people. Yes. And you don't have to tell the whole world that, oh, that guy, I was the one who gave him a pair of shoes during Christmas or on Christmas Day. Those pair of shoes you're looking at, I gave it to him. Yes. You don't have to brag about it. It's just good to be good. It's good to do good. That small movement forced international organizations to notice the community. All right, I was talking about the Shire is a young school teacher. All right, so that small movement forced international organizations to notice the community. Decisions didn't come from government first; they came from people. Now, I do not support violence, but the way things are going now, and terrible things are happening. I was listening to a guy and he was saying everybody should get ready, everybody should go and get weapons and all that. It will never, it wouldn't have gotten to this point if only the people we see as our people that are supposed to be there for us, that are supposed to be there for the people, if only if had it been they are doing the needful, all right, and they care about their people or the lives of people, and they are doing what they should do, protecting our sanctity or protecting our lives and all that. Nobody will be thinking of, oh, now I do not support youngsters who are defrauding others or doing one Ponzi stuff or the other. But if we had everything in good shape in Nigeria, we shouldn't be lacking food. We are blessed with fertile soil, lands. All right, we have, yeah. Of course, I'm talking about vegetation. I'm talking about our weather. I was having a conversation with a friend abroad, and he was saying, man, it's crazy here. The weather here is, the cold here is crazy. The person was telling me that I was asking, I said, come on, are you saying that you're not really enjoying the weather? He said, the weather in Nigeria is really good, and I was just smiling. I said, amazing, I just said to myself, okay, so you can be somewhere and what you do not regard, or what you do not what you're taking for granted, someone else is wishing I wish I had this thing, I wish I had, but you're not valuing it. You're seeing it as, what's this? So let's value the lives of people, of our people. Let's not forget our mantra, MANGA, make Africa and Nigeria great again. Let's make it work. Let's stop killing our own people. All right. Let greed come to an end. Mr. Tennyson Jaja is our host. He's a clusterian. He's a guru when it comes to the media space. Like he's a painter. He's an artist. You understand? He's a tutor, and he's not doing it. He's not just doing it because of the money. He's happy doing what he's doing. You know, I'm not talking because I want to hype him or I want everybody to just, okay, it's because he's a clusterian. He's just hyping the guy. I've seen one or two of his works, all right? I have seen. So I know what I am saying when I say, believe me when I say, what he's doing is a people to people thing, all right? He's affecting lives positively. He is impacting knowledge, all right? Yesterday was, accurate, we had something on accurate knowledge. We had something on accurate information, you understand? And today we're talking about people to people. What have you done today? I mean, who have you helped today? You know, when we say who have you helped, it's not only about money. Everything is not about money. You can give somebody an information, all right? You have helped. You know, on our platform, somebody dropped an information. If you want to be a speaker in a conference, something, that's something great. The person is not advertising because he wants to make money. It's not a bad thing to advertise your product. You want to make money. But when you have an information that is it valid or legit now, that is not misleading, that is accurate, all right, and you share it with others, not for selfish reasons, then you are doing something great, all right? You're doing something great. So let's not forget people to people revolution. I have another story I want to share with us. The Aba Shoemakers Collective, all right, Abia State, Nigeria. Aba Shoemakers, frustrated with low income, began to teach each other how to improve finishing, packaging, branding, and pricing, all right? They were learning, all right? They were teaching each other how to improve finishing. How do I finish my product? Okay, I have started. Oh, okay, how do I brand it? How do I package it? Okay, what price? Do I want to, somebody was showing us a video, a clip some time ago, and it was saying, look at, these things are cheap here. This is the amount. If you want to get it from the factory, this, that, I can get it for you. And some guys were angry that, why is this guy? You are blocking our businesses, or you're blocking our business, blah, 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 like that. And if you're doing good, you will have enemies. If you're doing bad, of course, you will have enemies, because people who don't like bad things, evil, will not like you at all. Of course, I'm not supposed to hate you, but that act, that behavior, that thing you're doing, I will hate it, all right? I have to hate it. They started as a small group of 12, sharing tools and knowledge in an open yard. In 1 year, over 400 shoemakers joined. Their shoes now compete in markets across West Africa. There's a lesson to learn here. Skills multiplied across people create economic revolutions. All right? From the first story, I have a lesson there. One person's initiative can pull a whole community forward. So that thing you want to do, that positive thing you're thinking of right now, let it flow. Don't hold back, all right? Move. Don't wait for somebody's approval. If people can do bad things and they are not needing anyone's approval, then if you want to do something good, please go ahead. If you feel like supporting somebody, please go ahead. I have another one here, Kaduna Young Farmers Cooperative. In Nigeria, a group of young men and women in Kaduna saw older farmers struggling with storage and market pricing. All right. They formed a cooperative, bought a shared storage container, and connected the farmers directly with city buyers. We've been talking about ARA for some time now, and it's a good thing to do. Agriculture is a very, very good thing to do. I was telling somebody, yeah, there was one meeting I was sharing this story, and the global president was wowed. You understand? And others were like, wow, amazing. Now the tomatoes I planted, well, I have not really been, it has not been raining, and I have not been wetting. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying really, really hard to remember the last time we had to buy tomatoes. All right, because I have a small garden, like a small space, and we have been plucking. We have been plucking from the garden. And there was a day, yeah, I remember sharing that a mechanic who came around to fix a neighbor's car was like, bros, do you know you sabi how much tomatoes you don't pluck now? Now I smiled. He just said, this one at 400, or this one I can imagine. So you understand. So farming is a good thing, all right? It's a good thing. So the farmer's income jumped by over 40%. The cooperative later expanded to 300 plus members. What's the lesson to learn here? When people organize themselves, poverty reduces without government intervention. Yes, when people organize themselves, poverty reduces without government intervention. If we are still waiting for the government to come to our aid, then we'll go wait tire. We'll go wait tire. What you can do, do. If you can help, please help. If you have money, if you are influential, spread your influence, like connect, help people, establish people. One thing one thing I'd really like us to indulge in or engage in is helping people, like most of these foreigners. I don't want to say foreign countries. Okay, foreign countries. Some of these foreign countries, and some of them will say, everything I have. I'm not saying everything you have you should just give it to the orphanage. You understand? People will now say, are you crazy? What are you saying? But you see, most of these guys just believe that I don't need to have I cannot spend everything I have. I'm a multi-billionaire, and I am not affecting people's lives positively. Like, I am not doing something for people. See, I am one of those people who believe, yes, one of those who believes that if you have money, if you have affluence, if you have not invested in any man, then you have nothing. You are poor. Yes, yes. So please, this is people to people revolution. Let's not just gather and just talk and just share information and just say bye bye, see you next time. But there's something I love so much about our boss lady Amokbe, the founder of WeWard Foundation. Okay, she once said that let's talk to people in our community. Like, she was even talking about the global clusters. You understand? We're saying we're a family, okay? But when we have meetings, some people don't join, some people don't join. Some may say, I will go up during the week now. Okay, how about weekends? Maybe Saturdays. How about on Sundays or on a Sunday? So it means that if we have a movement like this, and we are not even supporting our own thing, then I don't know what to call. I don't know what to call this kind of. I mean, this act. All right. I don't know what to call it, but I think it's not good enough. No, it's not. It's not good enough. And that's one thing we Africans, or especially Nigerians, we need to learn. When I say learn, I'm not saying bag all the degrees, masters in this, master. Oh no, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that we should master good things. We should do good. We should help people. We should help people. We should support people. There are people who will just say, "Oh, this person is a serious-minded person. What does he do? Oh, he's into diction. He's into diction. Oh, he can do voiceovers for organizations. Okay, let's see what we can do for him. Okay, we can get him something. Okay, I have a firm that'll be needing his service or services. And if they connect me, you think I will not be happy? You think I will forget that person? No, I won't. Look at what the global president has done. Of course, God helped him to achieve this great feat. All right, but he didn't just relax, or he has not relaxed. Like, oh, I have been able to achieve this, then I don't have to do anything. I have at this juncture, I need to relax forever. You understand? But he's still advancing. He's still thinking of how to expand his territory, not for his own purse only, but to help others. Dr. Michelle Uko was saying something. She sent it to the platform last week, I guess, that Ambassador Adekunle Badmus is this, is that, somebody who wants to support people, somebody who wants people to move forward, somebody who has it. You understand? And it is the truth. Yeah, it is the truth. Well, he has his weaknesses, of course. He has his weaknesses, but every human we all have our weaknesses. That's what's up. The person speaking to you right now has his own weaknesses. He has his weaknesses, all right? So I'm not perfect, but we need to work on ourselves, all right? We have to become a better person. When people see you, are they happy? When people see you, are they happy? This man has come. Wow, there's going to be answers. There's going to be, solution is right here. Let me share another story. The Kenyan Women's Village Bank, Chama System, Chama, C-H-A-M-A, Chama System, Kenya. As earlier shared, women created self-help groups for microloans. And I have a real case. In Kisii country, Kisii is K-I-S-I-I. Mama Rhoda, a widow, borrowed the equivalent of 7,000 in naira from her Chama group. She bought cassava stems, expanded her farm, and repaid with interest. Within 5 years, she became a local supplier for multiple markets. If you are still waiting for that big thing to happen, my brother, it may never come. Start little. Do not belittle how the scriptures, they won't put it again. Days of little beginnings, all right? Start small and grow big, all right? So one lesson I want us to learn is people empower people with trust, not bureaucracy. We empower people with trust, not bureaucracy. Okay? Another thing I want to say is you can connect with people in there are other ways to connecting, or if you want to connect to people. It's not only physically, all right? So you can connect with people. I have been opportuned to connect with hundreds of people in, yeah. Why I'm not saying thousands is simply because people that I have been able to relate, people that will join meetings, people that will reach out to me. And the funny thing is, more than 80% of people on the platform are people that I have not seen physically. What am I saying? 80? Let me say 90. Let me say 90. But what we have been able to do, within within a very, very short time is enormous. Honestly, it is enormous. Yeah. Before I ever met Dare David, Seyi Odusagun, Lincoln, all these great people, before I ever met them, Ambassador Bose Day, yes, I was in Lagos and we met in person, and very lovely woman, all right. And before I ever met them, we were already doing things together. She will add her voice when we have meetings. She will share her own experience, and she will listen to us. She will learn from us. We will listen to her and learn from her. Okay. Look at our host here, Tennyson Jaja. The guy is a great guy. He's not, he's always keeping to himself. But what do I mean? He is loaded. Yes, this guy is really loaded, and I'm trusting that one of these days he will come and train us. Okay, anything that has to do with tech, or let's say artificial intelligence. Okay, so, and I've been able to gain one of two things from him. There was a time he just beckoned, guy, what's up? I'm not seeing you. What happened? I said, I think there was a time I said maybe I wasn't, I don't know what happened. There was another time I told him I was short of a particular thing. And he just said, why not? I can render this help. And he offered to help, and he helped. You understand? And we've not even met in person. Like I have not seen him physically. But we have been connecting. So let's connect. Let's connect. Sometimes during our meetings you will hear connect, empower, thrive. You understand? Let's connect. Let's connect. We're not connecting because we want you to. If I connect this guy now, money go dey enter my account every month. No, it's not about. Yeah, money will come in, but first, let there be a connection, accurate connection, all right? Let us gain something tangible, something that something that will not leave me, something that will remain, all right? Something that I'll be able to say, oh, he taught me this, all right? So let me jump to the South African Zola choir transformation, Soweto. I remember when I was taking a course, and I think I got to know Southwestern Township or something. Yeah, Soweto. I took one course like that, and that's how I was able to know what Soweto, how it came about. So in an area plagued with teenage crime, drug addiction, and broken homes, music teachers created a youth choir. I am a musician. Yeah, I do music, but I never show my color yet. You understand? Of course, it's a gift. I didn't gift myself. It's something that I believe God gave. All right. It's from God, I believe. So the choir became a safe space. They taught discipline, teamwork, responsibility, and excellence. 10 years later, many former members are now teachers, engineers, nurses, and they credit the choir. One lesson here is people-to-people mentoring breaks cycles. People-to-people mentoring breaks cycles. All right, it breaks cycles. Then I have this Ugandan community road project. When a government project abandoned a rural road, villagers picked up shovels and stones. Farmers, teachers, youth, and the church groups worked together for weeks to complete the road. This is what we are saying. Let Africans, let Nigerians, let's do, see, let's make we help ourselves. Make we help ourselves. Make we help ourselves. You may not, in fact, you can't solve every problem. But the one you can solve, try solving it. Look at this Ugandan community. The government abandoned a particular road project, in a rural environment. Then villagers picked up shovels and stones. Farmers came together, teachers came together, youth and the church groups worked together for weeks. You see that it wasn't an easy thing. The kind of change we desire is not the kind that you go just talk, you go just go sit down. Go sit down. No. Now to act. If we don't act, we will just be, we want to break cycles. We want to break cycles. These are the kind of cycles we want to break. We want to be people full of action, not just talk. And that was why I said to myself at some point, some years back, I said, I'm sick and tired of all this news. What I've been hearing for more than 30 years is what I'm still hearing. You understand? But improvement is what we need. We need excellence. We need peace. We need unity. And all this does not happen via magic. I have to play my part, and you have to play your part. After the project gained attention, NGOs brought support. Can you see? See, you get some things where we say we will put our hands when we begin the do am. Other people go join. No, yes, then go join. But if you are waiting, they wait, they look each other. You understand? All because people acted first. Let's act. Let's act. Let's act. Let's not wait. Are you waiting on me? No. Start. We have different areas. I have created my own cluster on the Spark Hubs for diction. You want to connect with Fares, you want to connect with me to learn. Like I was saying yesterday that I am still I'm not acting like I know it all or I have mastered everything. I'm still learning. I upgrade. I am updating myself. I have some tools. I have ChatGPT. I have books. I'm not going to say, because I was opportune to take a course, one Cambridge course, then that's the end. I don't need to, It's not about just taking a course. It's about using it. If I don't use it, it will just be there. Imagine having a Lamborghini or you have a Maybach and you have never driven it. It's just parked there in your garage. My brother, dust will settle on it as time goes on or goes by. Cobwebs or spiders will begin to spin their web, blah 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying? If you have something and you're not using it, then it will just be there. It will be there. Listen, people can start what government later joins. It's possible. The global president has been saying, I'm saying join the global clusters. Do you want me to take it to foreign countries? Do you want others to? You understand? I understand why he's responding or saying what he's saying. All right, because Facebook had a starting point. All right, Facebook had a starting point. YouTube had a starting point. All of these great social medias that we use today, they all had a starting point. And you hear some people say, man, if I had known, I would have done this, I would have done that. Now we have the global clusters. Try as much as possible to, join the train. And if you're still considering, I don't have money to sign up, the membership, whatever, then you have the free space, www.thesparkhubs.org. All right, and you can use it, to your own advantage. Have another one here: the Yaba Tech students connecting farmers to buyers. The Yaba Tech students connecting farmers to buyers. No, this is a story from, it's a story from Lagos. He built a basic USSD platform, not smartphone based. Farmers texted their produce and available quantities. Buyers in Lagos got alerts. The project grew to serve over 2,500 farmers in its early months. What lesson do we have here? Innovation doesn't need a big budget, just a big heart. Did you just hear that? Yes. Innovation doesn't need a big budget, just a big heart. Have another one. Kano teenage literacy circle. A 17-year-old girl in Kano discovered that many children in her neighborhood couldn't read well. She started a weekend reading circle in her mother's compound. Maths, slates, old textbooks. You see, learning, even old textbooks. You see, the most important thing is being able to read and write for the children. You understand, those ones who don't know how to read and write. Yes. And who says, or don't let anyone deceive you that you have to back the life? It's a lie. It's not true. You don't have to have, all the PhDs and all the PhD in this, blah, 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 blah. No. It's all about what God has put in you, your skill or skills. All right. Now, she mentors 60 plus kids every weekend. You think these children, once they make it, you think all of them, is it possible for all of them to forget this woman? All of them, all. Some may, that's normal. Have you not helped somebody at one point or the other, and when you need the person's help, it's nowhere to be found? And the person knows you are in dire need, but is not ready to help you. So don't hold it against the person. This guy is an ingrate. I helped him. Forget all that one. No. if you have helped somebody, or if you help people, just take your mind off. Just do it for goodness' sake. All right. Lesson: a child can spark a revolution for other children. A child can spark a revolution for other children. I have another one here. The Ghana Plastic to Bricks Project. A small group of university students began collecting plastic waste around Accra. They partnered with a startup that transforms plastic into eco bricks for building. Today, they have collected over 60 tons of waste and helped build classroom blocks in rural areas. Before I give us the lesson we can learn here, please, can I get feedback? Am I still being heard? I hope I'm not just talking to myself. I need feedback. I need feedback. Hello, host. Can you hear me? Please, I need feedback. I want to be sure my audio, everything is clear. Yes. Okay. Thank you for the message. Beautiful. So, lesson: environmental revolution can come from youth collaboration. We need the youth. Oh, that's why you see young folks. Thank you, Mr. Tennyson. Thank you. All these young guys that have gone into vices, if only they had people, mentors, people that will go to them, you can boldly go to them and tell them, guy, don't dabble into this, don't do this, don't do this good thing. If you don't want to go to school right now, okay, learn a trade or learn a vocation or something. So let's not hesitate to, let's not keep accurate information to ourselves. Let's go out there, influence somebody. And you don't have to talk for an hour. You can approach somebody you don't even know in a friendly manner. All right. I have another one, the Ikorodu Vigilante Mothers, Lagos, Nigeria. The Ikorodu Vigilante. A group of mothers noticed rising cults and gang activity. They formed a nighttime community watch group. Mothers, not men. Did you hear that? Mothers, not men. They patrolled, prayed, counseled, and visited homes of at-risk boys. Yeah, they visited homes of at-risk boys. Crime in the area dropped significantly. You see that? Just blaming them. Omo Brukuni. That boy na bastard. That boy na devil. This one. It's easy to judge. Yes. It's easy to judge. But what have you done? All these years where we don't lament. Na government no do this one. Na government no do that one. Well, wetin you don't change? As I am. If I continue to lament, the global president has not even, he's supposed to help me to do this. This person, see, if I ask for help in a proper way, it's not bad. It's not a bad idea. But instead of lamenting and murmuring and telling to Jaja about retired Colonel Oshin, Ambassador Bose did, imagine this lady, she don't even feel help me do this one. Let me just go to her and tell her, see, I need this thing. Can you help me? My Diction Academy, I need this. I want to set it up. I want to set up something significant. I want to start. I need this support. I need that support. If I don't go to her, and instead I am just saying things that are not so good, then I'll just be there. Sometimes we just need to, yes, we need to really speak up. We need to speak up. I have another one here, the Egyptian Library Street. movement. Yes, this one happened in Egypt. Young people in Alexandria began setting up little street libraries, wooden cupboards filled with donated books. People exchanged books, read on the roadside, and had open discussions. It became a culture of knowledge sharing. Lesson: intellectual revolution comes from shared learning. Intellectual revolution comes from shared learning. I want to learn too, all right? And that's why it's impossible for me to be the only one, um, or be, it's impossible for, I mean, it will not be, it won't be a very, very great thing if I'm the only one who is, you know, um, um, showing up every time. When I say showing up every time, what I'm saying is I am the one who is doing the teaching, doing the asking of questions, doing, you understand? It means Jaja can do, I mean, is is good enough. Other clustarians are good enough. All right. So let's do good things together. Let's come together. All right. Uh, I think at this juncture, I'd like to draw the curtain. And host, please, as soon as I am done, you can play our ending video. And please, I want to encourage us, hmm? People to people revolution. Let us pray for our country. All right. By now, you know, you don't need anyone to come and tell you um, about what is going on in our country. It's so sad. I don't think any reasonable person will say, I'm cool with it. Only evil-minded people will say, I'm cool with what is happening right now. Okay? So I beg you, in the name of your maker, you are a man or you are human. Let us pray for our country. Madam Colette shared something with me last week, right? And it's a burden. Everyone should have that burden, all right? Everyone should have that burden. You know, the bad news is many people just feel, oh, it's not happening where I am. The bomb blast didn't happen in my area. Look at what happened in Kwara State. Did you see that video? Did you see that old woman? Did you see that old woman trying to, you know, she was galloping. Is that the word I'm even supposed to use? She was trying to move. You could see that she was trying to move, but because of old age, she couldn't. They killed some people, and they went away with other people. So it's not a good thing, honestly. We know. I don't have to. Uh, I don't have to repeat myself. You understand? I don't have to tell you the story afresh. I don't have to tell you what's up. You already know what's up. You're listening to the news. People have been sending you videos and stuff like that. So let us wake up. Let us stand. Let us pray for our country. It's very, very important. Let's pray for our country. It's very, very important, honestly. Let us pray for our country. Don't wait for it to happen to you. Don't wait for bad things to happen before you begin to pray, before you begin to do the needful, before you begin to act. Yes. So I remain Farage. All right. I want to ask us one of two questions, and we'll call it a day. We're going to be having a closing clip shortly. So, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals, rising technocrats, emerging entrepreneurs, and visionaries united by one mission to share accurate knowledge that empowers our industries and transforms our future. Why do we exist? Do we exist to kill people, to destroy other people? No, because accurate information is power. Yes, accurate information utilized, you have to use it. It is the bridge between where you are and where you are destined to be, because authentic connection matters. Who you are connected to determines the opportunities you access and the heights you reach. We are not just another social media platform. This is more than video calls, audio calls, stories, follows, likes, blah, blah, blah. We are not just another marketplace. This goes beyond buyers and sellers. Yes, we speak the languages of the world, including our indigenous voices, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. But our purpose runs deeper. Beyond instant monetization lies something greater, a global nation building platform built on 7 revolutionary concepts. We are here to restore and elevate where past revolutions failed, not by using guns, no, not by killing my brother or sister, especially as they relate to Nigeria and Africa as a whole. The Global Clusters is Africa's answer to the world, a platform ready to host over 1 billion clusters, each one focused on promoting knowledge, information, and connection at scale. It will interest you to note that it is not an accident, it is an intentional movement, and it is immovable. Thank you. Bye bye for now. Let's have our closing video before we leave. Thank you. Okay, while our host is getting the video ready, sorry, let's get set. Let's prepare for
The world is
tomorrow,
changing
Monday.
fast. The next wave of leaders and nation builders are not just waiting for opportunities, they're building presence before products.
At the Global Clusters, we understand that visibility, connection, and impact come first. Once you build presence, your influence opens the door to wealth, solutions, and sustainable development.
This is why we gather daily, weekly, and monthly to create revolutions of knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. Because the true future belongs to those who prepare today.
The Global Clusters is not just an organization, it's a movement. We are raising a generation that builds strong foundations before chasing products.
Join the Global Clusters today, because the future is ours to build.
All right. Bye for now. God bless.